Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR, and here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, the 2nd day of September. Here we go. When you blow the shofar on Rosh Hashanah, there are a couple of very important things to note, and that is, if you felt like dressing up your shofar, like taking the mouthpiece and just coating it with something like gold or silver to make it very beautiful, or let's say some kind of material that you thought would help the sound of the shofar or whatever, I bet you know where I'm going with this. You're not allowed to do that. When you create the sound out of your shofar, it should be your lips on the shofar, and that's it. Okay, so don't have any mouthpiece inserted in there. No gold, no decorations, no nothing. The one thing that could be done, although I don't know why you'd want to bother, but if somebody wanted to scratch in a beautiful engraving something or other onto the walls of the shofar, you just scratch in a design that says I don't know, tshuva or whatever, that's fine, because then no foreign substance is being introduced into the shofar, and the sound of the shofar is still coming from the shofar, and there's some scratch on the shofar. That's going to be allowed. It should never be produced from something like two shofars. So if you wanted to, I don't know, amplify it by sticking one inside the other, such that now it's louder because at the end there's some kind of, anyway, you're not allowed to do that either. You're supposed to blow out of one shofar, and that's just one shofar totally. Here's a weird one, but this is a halacha. If you're like a super talented trumpet player, and you would know how to cause the noise out of your lips without your lips being on the shofar, and then it would pass into the shofar, but your lips wouldn't be touching the shofar, that would not be allowed. It's supposed to be done by you pressing your lips onto the shofar. That's how the sound is supposed to be made. Incidentally, this is not a law, but just a little fact. If you're ever having trouble getting the sound out, just moving it along your lips could cause the sound to come out more clearly. Sorry, but that's not a law. Back to the laws. Here's another one for you to know, and that is the right side of the mouth is preferable. If for whatever reason you can't get a proper sound out of the right side of the mouth, then you are allowed to go to the middle or to the left or whatever, but the right side of the mouth is the preferable way. Preferably, the point should be pointing upwards, and you should have the sound going up. It doesn't have to be straight up, but that's still the preferable way. If you would somehow want to blow the sound of the shofar out of the wrong end of the shofar, because you're very talented, you could pull that off. It has to be blown derech havara, so the way it grows, and therefore blowing out of the end of the shofar that wasn't stuck onto the animal. That would be the wrong end to use, and it would invalidate what you're doing. So make sure to blow out of the end that was attached onto the animal. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.